Today's horoscope, Pisces September 23, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon begins its transit of your home and family sector today, and you begin to crave more familiarity, security, and time to recharge. While getting comfortable is attractive at this time of the lunar month, it can be challenging to keep a healthy distance from problem areas today. With a Venus-Pluto square, you may not be on the same wavelength as someone or receive mixed signals. Watch for the tendency to read too much into what's happening around you. This transit can stir up doubts and inner resentments or rumblings. Internal confusion about a relationship's dynamics or depth can be the root of troubles. People may very well have hidden agendas today, but it's best not to focus too intensely on the negative. If relatively simple problems work you up far more than expected, seek reasons rather than allow fears and frustrations to rule your mood. Prepare for a whole new zodiac season. As the mighty sun, our great luminary, turns a corner into Libra, it's time to get personal. The trust, vulnerability, and depth within your most significant relationship will be up for assessment in the weeks to come. With your solar house of intimacy and sexuality energized, you could undoubtedly grow much closer. However, if one of you has been feeling taken advantage of or is not having their needs met, you'll be eager to face the music and hash it out. Do so with sensitivity and grace, just as you always do. What is worth investing your time, energy, and resources into? Carefully consider each professional and financial opportunity when the Sun enters Libra and Venus enters Scorpio. Libra season could completely transform how you handle your financial and professional opportunities. You could see a massive change, especially if your financial standing significantly improves or if you feel more empowered at work. Although it is exciting, Venus in Scorpio will caution you to be mindful of the long-term aspects of each potential opportunity. Take your time since whatever you invest in will last a long time. Wishing that things were different doesn't often change matters. Unless, of course, you reach your breaking point and then bust a move. You work this way much of the time. You hunker down and fester over something, and then one day for no apparent reason you change your tune. It's hard to always know whether you're festering in a productive way or not. To help cover your bases, keep a rigorous physical regimen going on during these times of confusion. This you don't have to think about, just do it. Today, you are going to be able to make a situation more concrete and have more weight in your professional life. Don't hesitate to roll up your sleeves but avoid being sloppy. You need to take responsibility for your decisions and get involved with those you collaborate with a little more. In your personal life, you will discover the qualities of someone close to you who had left you rather indifferent up to the present. You may even envision forming a couple with them. It's nice to uncover the hidden treasures of those close to you. The week has taken both you and your relationships on a bit of a roller coaster ride, but as the sun reaches its last day in your relationship sector, everything is starting to make sense. This period has provided you with a clearer understanding of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. With Mercury, the planet of communication, in his final weekend in your relationship sector and the Sun spending his last hours in harmony with the Moon in your communication sector, there is ample support for articulating any issues that have emerged. It is during the Moon's final hours in your communication sector that it not only forms a friendly aspect to the Sun in his last day in your relationship sector, but just as tensions are dialing back. Since an eclipsing full moon earlier in the week, a balance between your own and your relationship needs has been under pressure. However, in a way that has left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, and with the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. True connection comes from vulnerability, not from trying to control the outcome. Have you ever found that the deeper you're willing to go in a relationship, the more rewarding it becomes? Let's explore that idea. How do you define emotional intimacy, and how does it show up in your life? While the energy around relationships and partnerships is heating up, today might not be the best day for financial decisions or big shopping trips. With these planetary shifts, there's a heightened risk of impulsiveness, especially when it comes to splurging on expensive items or making investments. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and overlook the long-term risks. Have you ever bought something in the heat of the moment, only to realize later it wasn't worth the price? If so, you know how important it is to take a step back and really think things through. Right now, the universe is advising caution postpone major purchases and financial decisions for a time when you have a clearer perspective. Trust that by waiting, you'll be able to make choices that serve you better in the long run. Speaking of energy, it's crucial to be mindful of how you're using yours, especially today. You might feel like obstacles are piling up, and it's easy to become overwhelmed when you're trying to tackle everything at once. This is your reminder to prioritize. Some obstacles are worth your time and effort, while others are simply distractions. Have you ever found yourself spinning your wheels, trying to solve problems that, in the grand scheme of things, weren't really worth it? Today is about being selective with your energy. Focus on what truly matters, and let the rest fall away. By doing so, you'll avoid burnout and be able to deal with the challenges that genuinely require your attention. What's something in your life right now that could use a little more focus, or maybe something you need to let go of? Feel free to share, we're all in this together. A significant cosmic shift is happening today as the Sun enters Libra and Venus moves into passionate Scorpio. These two planetary movements signal the beginning of a transformative period, especially when it comes to relationships, balance, and our desires. Libra's season officially kicks off with the fall equinox, marking a time of equilibrium and fresh beginnings. This is a season where you might find yourself naturally gravitating toward harmonious, reciprocal connections, craving balance in your interactions. At the same time, with Venus entering the deep, intense waters of Scorpio, your desire for true partnership will be heightened, bringing a more profound, passionate energy into your life. On the financial front, your expertise might be in high demand today. People may be seeking your advice on money matters or projects you're working on together. It's great to share your knowledge, but make sure you're not giving too much of yourself away. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've given so much of your time or energy to help others that you were too drained to focus on your own goals? Today, it's all about balance. Share your wisdom freely, but set boundaries so that you still have enough energy to pursue your own interests. Also, remember that listening is just as important as giving advice. Sometimes, the best way to help others is by truly hearing what they have to say, rather than always offering solutions. How do you find balance between helping others and taking care of yourself? As we move through these powerful shifts, it's important to remember that this is a time of growth and transformation. The cosmos is encouraging you to seek harmony in your relationships, deepen your connections, and make thoughtful, intentional decisions. There's a lot of beautiful energy at play right now, and if you tune into it, you can use it to create positive changes in your life. So, what are you feeling inspired to shift or transform during this season of balance and renewal? Let's start a conversation. Share your thoughts, your goals, and your insights. We're all here to support and uplift one another as we navigate these cosmic shifts together.